बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम डियर स्टूडेंट्स। आज हम इम्पॉर्टेंस ऑफ बीइंग अर्नेस्ट का एक्ट 2 जो है वो डिस्कस करेंगे। अगर अभी तक आपने मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो सबसे पहला काम यही कीजिए कि चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए ताकि आपको इस तरह की और मुफीद वीडियोस मिलती रहें। अब हम आते हैं एक्ट 2 की जानिब। अल्जर्नन्स विजिट टू जैक्स कंट्री हाउस। We are now taken to Jack's country house where we meet Cecily, a pretty young girl, and her governess, Miss Prism. The butler announces the arrival of Mr. Ernest Worthing. Cecily naturally thinks that her uncle Jack Worthing's younger brother, Ernest Worthing, is the visitor. Actually, it is Algernon who has come and who is playing the role of Jack's imaginary young brother. Cecily receives Algernon, whom she believes to be Ernest, and tells him that her Uncle Jack is not expected till Monday afternoon. Algernon tells her that he has not been leading such a wicked life as she thinks. Though he has been bad in his own limited way, he also compliments her on her beauty, saying that she is the prettiest girl he has ever seen. Jack's announcement of death of his brother Ernest. While Cecily and Algernon, in the disguise of Jack's brother Ernest, are engaged in conversation, Jack unexpectedly returns and meets Miss Prism and Dr. Chasuble, the rector, in the garden. Jack is in the morning clothes and he tells Miss Prism and Dr. Chasuble that his younger brother Ernest is dead. Jack does so because he has decided to get rid of the imaginary Ernest. There is no longer any need for him to make excuses about his visit to London because Gwendolyn has already accepted his proposal of marriage, even though Gwendolyn's mother has not approved of Gwendolyn's decision. Jack also makes an appointment with Dr. Chasuble for christening. He would now like to acquire the name Ernest because that is the name which had fascinated Gwendolyn, who had clearly said that she could never love a man with any other name. Jack's annoyance on seeing Algernon at his house. Cecily comes out of the house and expresses her pleasure on seeing Uncle Jack, who has come back sooner than expected. She tells him that his brother Ernest is inside. This comes as a great surprise to Jack, as also to Miss Prism and Dr. Chasuble, who have just been told about the death of Ernest. Cecily goes back into the house and then returns with Algernon. Jack feels enraged to see the obvious imposture, but Algernon talks as if he were really Jack's younger brother. Algernon expresses regret at his past misdeeds. Cecily pleads on his behalf, and poor Jack has no alternative but to shake hands with the impostor. As soon as Jack and Algernon are alone, Jack expresses his severe annoyance with Algernon and asks him to quit his house immediately. But Algernon talks with his usual wit and manages to get rid of Jack in order to be alone with Cecily for a few minutes. Algernon's proposal of marriage to Cecily. Algernon then tells Cecily that he is in love with her and would like to marry her. Cecily accepts his proposal with an amazing promptness. She tells him that she had fallen in love with him several months before, without even having seen or met him. She had fallen in love with his very name, Ernest, and in her imagination she had even got engaged to him. Like Gwendolyn, she also firmly says that she could never love a man with any other name. Now Algernon also feels the need to change his name to Ernest, and accordingly goes to Dr. Chasuble to make an appointment with him for a christening ceremony. Gwendolyn's arrival at Jack's country house. When both Jack and Algernon are away for a little while, Miss Fairfax, that is Gwendolyn, arrives from London. Gwendolyn has run away from home in order to meet her lover and fiancé Jack, who is, of course, known to her by the name of Ernest. Cecily receives Gwendolyn, and a conversation between the two girls takes place. Now both Cecily and Gwendolyn are under the impression that they are engaged to Ernest, and so in the course of their talk they get the feeling that the same man has proposed to both of them. A serious quarrel between them is prevented by the return of the two men. Algernon kisses Cecily and Jack kisses Gwendolyn. But now the truth about the name is exposed, and also the fact that Jack's brother Ernest was a mere invention. The two girls think that they have been tricked by their lovers. They express their annoyance with the men and retire into the house, while Jack and Algernon start a worldly duel, each of them expressing his resolve to be Christian Ernest for the satisfaction of his beloved. ये जी एक्ट 2 था इम्पॉर्टेंस ऑफ बीइंग अर्नेस्ट का। उम्मीद है लेक्चर पसंद आया होगा। उर्दू में ये लेक्चर में समरी जब मैंने बयान की है उसमें ये सारी बातें बताई हुई हैं कि अगर आप इसकी उर्दू भी देखना चाहते हैं, उर्दू वाला आइडिया, तो वो वाले लेक्चर आप सुन सकते हैं। अपने फीडबैक से नवाजिए, लाइक कीजिए, कमेंट कीजिए, दोस्त अहबाब से शेयर कीजिए ताकि उनका भी इसी तरह से फ़ायदा हो सके। अगर अभी तक चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए ताकि आप इसी तरह की वीडियोस और देख सकें। अल्लाह पाक आपको आपके इम्तिहान में कामयाबी से हमकिनार फरमाए। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।